Health Nuts, it's Nikole from HealthNut Nutrition and welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited about today's video because I am taking you guys with me on a day in my life, getting ready for the new season in our new home. I'm gonna be doing some spring cleaning as well as sharing with you guys some delicious meals that Mr. Matt and I have been eating on repeat. I'm also really excited to be working with Maple Lodge Farms, who are sponsoring today's video. I love supporting Canadian local brands and the fact that they carry chicken and sliced deli meats that have simple ingredients and are low in sodium. And it's no surprise that I love my chicken. I'm Portuguese, and the sandwich I'm gonna show you in today's video is so good. Get excited, you're gonna love it. All right, so let's hop right in and I'll share with you guys my day in the life on the weekend doing some spring cleaning. So first things first, I like to start off with the laundry when I'm doing like a spring clean sort of day. So I'm just stripping off all the sheets and the bedding, and I usually like to just go through the house and pick up different items so I can kind of batch them together depending on if they're whites or colors. While in the bedroom, I'm also gonna open up the windows just to get in some fresh air into the house. It's just really important to let some fresh air into your home, especially after the winter. You probably don't have your windows open that much. You just wanna get that nice fresh air into your home to kind of clean out that stale air that's just been hanging around. My next stop is usually the bathroom just to grab any of the towels. Since I like to wash all my whites on hot water with white vinegar, I will make sure to do them all together in one go. Just kind of stuffing everything into the washer. I promise you, it just takes a little bit of effort. I like to use a natural biodegradable soap when it comes to washing my clothes, and a splash of white vinegar, which helps disinfect and deodorize your clothing, and I find it helps your whites stay whiter. So I'm putting that on hot water so it will get nice and clean and white, and I'm gonna move over to the kitchen. So we love to use the dishwasher. I'm just unloading the dishwasher, getting the dishes all put away. Matt will usually do this in the morning, but he was out today, so I just got a head start. I get a lot of questions about the dishware and glasses that I use, so I'll try to find links for what I have if they're still available, and you can check the info box for those. If you want to know my trick for really deep cleaning your dishwasher, I will have my spring cleaning routine linked down below. I actually have two on my channel, so I'll link them both down below. You guys can get some more ideas on ways to really deep clean your kitchen. Organizing my cutlery into my bamboo organizer. I love this drawer organizer. I've had it for a few years. We actually sell one now on the shop. I'll link it down below, but it just looks really nice and it keeps everything organized, and it's also expandable, so it will fit to whatever drawer you're putting it into. So I got my rubber gloves on, which I always wear when I'm doing any kind of dishes just to protect my hands and my manicure. And I'm just gonna rinse everything off and then fill up the dishwasher. I love starting my day with an empty dishwasher so I can just fill it up easily throughout the day and I don't have dishes piling up in the sink. And since I'm spring cleaning, I'm gonna deep clean my reusable glass and stainless steel straws. So I'm just filling up the sink with some hot soapy water, and I'm just using the little brushes for them and just giving them a good scrub. Because I usually rinse them and throw them in the dishwasher once I'm done with them, but I find it's nice just to give them a good scrub every now and then. If you're using plastic straws still, come on guys, it's like 2019. There are way better options to be using, and they come in fun colors and different materials, so you can find something that works for you. So both Matt and I have reusable water bottles that we just use throughout the day, but every now and then it's really important to really give them a good scrub. So I'm just using a bottle scrubber here, and I'm just getting right in the nooks and crannies and washing it out really well. Now that the dishes are all put away, I'm just gonna wipe down all the surfaces. When it comes to cloths that I'm using, I always use ones that I can easily just kind of throw into the wash after and reuse, so that way I'm not throwing away paper towel every time I'm cleaning. All right, so now I'm getting hungry and I'm going to make some breakfast. So I like to keep it really easy, especially when I'm cleaning. I'm just making a large green smoothie filled with all of the goodies that I usually show in my smoothies. I actually have a whole how to make the perfect green smoothie guide, which you can download for free. I'll have a link down below. I'm gonna blend that all up until it's creamy smooth. And there you have it, a nutritious, drinkable breakfast that you can take with you as you're cleaning around the house. I honestly get confused when people say they don't have time to make a green smoothie because it is the fastest breakfast that you can make. It takes me under 5 minutes to put together and 1 minute to blend. So I'm just sipping on my smoothie while I make my cleaning list. I like to do this so I can feel productive when I check off those little tasks that you make for yourself. And it just kind of keeps me on track with everything I want to get done in that day. And of course, to get into the mood, I'm gonna fill up all my diffusers with some essential oils. I love this Thieves blend. It's antibacterial and it's really good to help disinfect and clean the air. So I'm always diffusing this when I am cleaning the house. Not to mention, it looks really pretty too when you have just oils diffusing in your home. I'm giving my plants some love with a little water. I water them once a week. All of them have different needs, but this one in particular, I need to take it out of the pot and just give it a good soak in the sink. Giving Fitzgerald a little drink, and Fred, yes, I name my plants. I don't have pets yet, so I have to pretend that my plants are like another family member. At this point, my whites are done washing. I'm gonna throw them into the dryer. I have these reusable dryer balls that I love to use. I've been using them for years, and I like to put some essential oils right on them, and it's a natural way to add a nice scent to your clothes without adding any kind of harsh chemicals or artificial fragrances. So I'm taking a break for lunch because I worked up an appetite, and I'm gonna be making my grilled chicken avocado tomato sandwich. So for today's sandwich, I'm mashing up a nice ripe avocado with some horseradish, which gives it an unexpected like tangy spiciness. It's delicious. Highly recommend it. I'm gonna have the full recipe for the sandwich linked down below. I have it on the blog. You guys can check it out. It's honestly so easy to make, and it will hit the spot. So I have some nice walnut sourdough bread that I've been buying lately at the farmer's market that's near me, and I'm just gonna spread over top that avocado mash. Now for my protein, I'm using Maple Lodge's Natural from the Farm Spicy Barbecue Chicken Breast Deli Meat. This stuff is so flavorful. I love that it's already cooked and ready to add to my sandwich. Not to mention, it has simple ingredients that I can actually pronounce and has 25% less sodium than other natural deli meats. I don't know about you, but I gotta control my sodium. If I have too much of it, I get really tired. So if I'm spring cleaning, I need as much energy as I can get. So I'm just layering that right over top of the avocado mash. Layering on some dill pickles. I honestly felt like I was back in my sandwich shop making days. A fun fact, I worked at a Subway shop for like 3 days, and then they got robbed and I had to leave. But this was a nice throwback to those days because I really did enjoy my 3 days working there. I'm layering on some thinly sliced red onion, a nice big handful of green leafy lettuce, sliced tomatoes, adding on some honey Dijon mustard, and then topping it off with the other slice of sourdough bread. And then for the grilled part of this recipe, I'm taking it over to the stove on my little grill pan here, adding some unsalted butter. Once again, I like to control my salt when possible, and I'm just gonna grill it on the pan. And if you want, you can just kind of take a spatula and press it down a little bit onto the grill pan just to kind of help get those nice grill marks. But it's gonna take about 4 to 5 minutes per side, and the butter on the pan will add some butter to the toast, so you don't even have to worry about buttering it. It just crisps it up and warms it up without making the filling soggy. So I love this combination. You seriously need to try it. And of course, I had to cut it in half and show you guys all the delicious layers. Good, right? Can you taste the secret ingredient?
No. Oh. Is something sweet?
There's honey Dijon in it.
Okay.
Or Dijon, honey Dijon, yeah. That's good, eh? I used the spicy barbecue chicken breast.
I'm good.
So good, right? So now we're moving to the living room. So I'm using my handy dandy little duster. This is a great one because you can actually take off the cloth part and wash it and reuse it. As you can see, the going theme here is just using reusable, eco-friendly items to clean your home. I think it's really important just to kind of be more mindful about that. So I'm just giving the blinds a dust. We haven't really done a deep clean since we've moved in because luckily for us, the previous homeowners were very, very clean people. They left the house in top shape when we got it. So I'm pulling up all the blinds and I'm just gonna open the windows here as well just to let in that fresh air into my home. Honestly, once the weather starts to warm up, I love having my windows open as much as possible. You can hear the birds, you can hear the wind. It's just really soothing and it makes me feel like I'm out in nature even if I'm not. Next, I'm going over to the couch. I'm just removing all the pillows and the throw blanket and just giving it a good clean. You know, not having a table yet means we're eating more often than we should in the living room on our couch. But to be honest, it's a cozy spot and I don't mind if there's some crumbs. They're easy to clean away. So I'm just giving it a good clean, making sure to lift all those like cushions to get right in there and get all those crumbs out of there. Next, I'm taking the vacuum out and I'm just giving everything a good vacuum. I mean, we have dark wood floors, so I feel like you see the dust and dirt a little bit more, but I honestly love the look of it, so I don't mind, and it just kind of reminds me when I need to vacuum. So for the bathroom, we have a lot of tiles. So I like to go in there with a bathroom spray and a brush and just give it a good scrub so that way I don't get any mildew that's gonna build up in between the grout. It's all white, so I wanna keep it that way, and it's just nice to kind of refresh it once in a while with a good scrub. And then when you're done, you can just rinse it all down with the shower head and you have a nice, sparkly, clean shower. I also love a good squeegee, so this helps kind of remove any of the excess moisture or water off of the tile so you don't get any of that kind of mildew or calcium buildup. And let's be honest, it's also just a fun tool to use. Okay, so now that Matt is home and I filled him up with that delicious sandwich, I got him to help me make the bed. So usually whenever we are washing the bed together, we'll end up making it together later on in the day. And it just feels so nice to have a freshly made and clean bed to just curl up into at the end of the day. Now that the laundry was done, Matt was just rolling up the towels to put in our basket, and I was just putting back up the shower curtain liner. I like to wash it every few weeks because it does kind of get gross just from everyday showering, so I like to get a reusable one that I can throw in the wash and reuse. Now that all the cleaning was done, wow, I feel like that was a lot of cleaning. I'm gonna reward myself by making some banana bread. So I actually had like a whole bunch of super ripe bananas that I either had to freeze for smoothies or turn into banana bread. And since my mom has been asking me to make her a loaf for quite a few weeks now since we moved in, I decided to make 2. So I'm just doubling my recipe. I will link it down below. And I'm gonna throw all those banana peels into our compost. I have this counter one now and I'm obsessed. If you follow me on Instagram stories, you know I've been using it a lot and loving it. So I'm just gonna mash up all those bananas and make them into like an applesauce texture. The trick to a good banana bread is using really, really ripe bananas. I find a lot of recipes use so much sugar in them, but if you're using really ripe bananas, you actually don't need a lot of sugar, or if any, if you wanna just have it just with the bananas as is to sweeten it, that's totally cool too, and I often do that. Adding in some avocado oil, honey for sweetness, some nice organic free-run eggs, good splash of vanilla extract, and then I'm just gonna blend that all up until it's smooth. So I'm adding in some almond flour, and then I'm adding in my HealthNut gluten-free blend. That's actually from our flour guide. It's free, you can download it. It is honestly the best gluten-free flour I've tried, and you can't even tell it's gluten-free when you make this. And I'm also adding in some baking powder and baking soda to help it rise and get fluffy, some sea salt, lots of cinnamon, because I like me some cinnamon in my banana bread and oatmeal and anything I can put it in. That rhymed. And on low speed, I'm gonna just mix it up just until everything is combined. You don't wanna over mix your batter, so you just wanna mix it until you don't see any more raw flour. And of course, I'm sprinkling in some chocolate chips. You can also put some walnuts if you want. I'm gonna crush them over top. And then I just have 2 baking loaves here lined with parchment paper, and I'm gonna just evenly distribute the batter into both of them. I was just kind of eyeballing it, but they turned out fine, so it was all good. Adding on some crushed up walnuts and some more mini chocolate chips. I love adding fun toppings on top because I find they just like bake up nice and crispy, and it's just a nice texture thing when you bite into the banana bread. Pop those into the oven to bake and rise, and your house will smell amazing once they're done. It's not only great for snacking, but it's also just good for filling your home with delicious smells. So I'm gonna, of course, cut the end off and then get myself a slice of the middle. After a long, productive day, I just love to reward myself with a nice treat and some quiet time just to wind down and kind of reflect on the day and read something inspirational or watch something and just have some me time. All right, Health Nuts, there you have it. That is my day in the life video. I hope you guys enjoyed spending time with me today in our new home, getting some things cleaned and ready for spring. As I mentioned, I'm gonna have all the recipes I made in today's video linked down below. And I'm also gonna have a link to Maple Lodge Farms website for you guys to check out their whole line of natural from the farm deli meats. They have a variety to choose from outside of the one that I used in today's video. So definitely check that out. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I post on this channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I would love to see you guys back here again. And before you head out, I want you to leave a comment down below letting me know what your least favorite thing to spring clean is around this time of year. Mine probably is like windows and baseboards, and that's probably why I didn't clean them in this video. But I would love to know what you guys hate cleaning so we can just all vent together. All right, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video, and have a fabulous day and happy spring cleaning. Bye guys.